out tasks on your behalf.
Yeah.
So you can say things like, pull up the files that Jaws shared with me last week, or show me all the photos of Mom, Olivia, and me, or play the podcast that my wife sent the other day. We're designing Apple Intelligence to be able to orchestrate these and hundreds of other actions for you, so you can accomplish more
destroy
while
my
saving
house.
time. There's one more critical building block for personal intelligence, and that's an understanding of your personal context.
Hey
Apple
Siri,
Intelligence
flip
is
my
grounded
iPhone.
in your personal information and context, with the ability to retrieve and analyze the most relevant. This is only possible through our unique integration of hardware and software, and our years-long investment in building advanced silicon for on-device intelligence. Deeply integrated generative models require immense processing power. And with our most advanced Apple silicon, the A17 Pro and M family of chips, we have the computational foundation to power Apple Intelligence. This personal intelligence system is comprised of highly capable large language and diffusion models that are specialized
And it's not
for
even the
everyday
Pro.
tasks
Damn it.
and can adapt on the fly to your current activity. It also includes an on-device semantic index that can organize and surface information. But traditionally, servers can also store your data without you realizing it and use it in ways you did not intend. And since server software is only accessible to its owners, even if a company says it's not misusing your data, you're unable to verify their claim, or if it changes over time. In contrast, when you use an Apple device like your iPhone, you are in control of your data, where it is stored, and who can access it. And because the software image for your iPhone is accessible to independent experts, they can continuously verify its privacy. We want to extend the privacy and security of your iPhone into the cloud to unlock even more intelligence for you. So we have created Private Cloud Compute. Private Cloud Compute allows Apple Intelligence
Also, I
to
hate your
flex
private-
and scale its computational capacity
private
and draw
passcode
on
relay.
even larger
It
server-based
sucks.
models for more complex requests while protecting
Like
your privacy.
Like one
These
time,
models run
I tried
on
to change
servers
my
we've especially created using Apple
my
Silicon.
passcode, and it keeps
These
saying,
Apple
"Oh, blah
Silicon
blah blah,
servers
you're in
offer the privacy and
unregistered
security of your
location."
iPhone
This is like
from
the place I've
silicon
been
on
at
up.
most of.
It can draw on private cloud compute and send only the data that's relevant
Sorry,
to
I
your
accidentally
task
hit
to
the
be
power button on
processed
my
on Apple
phone.
Silicon servers. Your data is never stored or made accessible to Apple. It's used exclusively to fulfill your request. And just like your iPhone, independent experts can inspect the code that runs on these servers to verify this privacy promise. In fact, private cloud compute cryptographically ensures your iPhone, iPad, and Mac will refuse to transform your apps and experiences across iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and macOS Sequoia. From a big leap forward for Siri to powerful tools for writing and communication, and fun visual ways to express yourself. Let's start with Siri. Here's Kelsey to tell you more.
Today, Siri helps you get everyday tasks done quickly and easily. In fact, Siri users make 1.5 billion voice requests every single day. 13 years ago, we introduced Siri, the original intelligent assistant, and we had an ambitious vision for it. We've been steadily building towards that vision. And now, thanks to the incredible power of Apple Intelligence, we have the foundational capabilities to take a major step forward. So we can make Siri more natural, more contextually relevant, and of course more personal to you. Right off the bat, you'll see Siri's got a new look. Let me show you. When you talk to Siri, you'll notice it's more deeply integrated into the system experience with this elegant glowing light that wraps around the edge of your screen. And you can speak to Siri more naturally, thanks to richer language understanding capabilities. Even if I stumble over my words, Siri understands what I'm getting at. What does the weather look like for tomorrow at Muir Beach? Oh wait, I meant Muir Woods.
The forecast is calling for clear skies in the morning near Muir Woods National Monument.
No more circles.
Sometimes it takes me a beat to figure out what I actually want to ask Siri. And now it follows right along.
No more cool,
Siri also
funky
maintains
looking
conversational
circle on the
context,
screen.
so I can
It's just
follow up and
weird
say,
lines.
create an event for a hike there
They're on
tomorrow
the
at 9 a.m.
Hike is scheduled for 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on June 11th.
I I didn't have to mention Muir Woods again. Siri understood what I meant when I said there. There are also certain times when you might not want to speak to Siri out loud. What's great is that now, at any time, you have the option to type to Siri.
What?
With just a double tap at the bottom of the screen, I can quickly and quietly ask Siri to set an alarm. And you can switch between text and voice, communicating in whatever way feels right for the moment. We're also laying the groundwork for some brand new
Siri, call 911.
one of which is its
That'd be
extensive product knowledge. Siri
gonna
now
be
holds a
perfect.
great deal of information of really cool and useful capabilities
Yeah.
coming to Siri. Thanks to Apple Intelligence, it has awareness of your personal context. With its semantic index of things like
a
photos,
long event.
calendar events, and files, plus information
Yeah.
that's stashed
You
in
know
past
that.
messages and emails, like hotel bookings, PDFs of concert tickets, and links that your friends have shared. Siri will find and understand things it never could before. And with the powerful privacy protections of Apple Intelligence, Siri will use this information to help you get things
People
done
yelling in the
without
background.
compromising your privacy. You'll
Not-
be able
not-
to ask
not
Siri
the-
to find
the
something
video.
when you can't remember if it was in
Of
an
real
email,
life.
a text, or a shared note. Like some book recommendations that a friend sent to my mom could be addressed in a matter of seconds. That's just a glimpse of the ways personal, thanks to Apple Intelligence.
I don't like it how it's gonna be more
And
personal
all
with
of
us.
these
That's gonna be
updates to
weird.
Siri are also
Ah,
coming to
no.
iPad and Mac. Apple Intelligence this year marks the start
Don't
of a
like
new
the new
era
design.
for Siri. Here's
It looks
Justin to show you
cool, but
more
I don't like.
places
I don't
throughout
like
the
it. I
system
wish they
where Apple
changed. I wish
Intelligence
they kept
simplifies and
old one.
accelerates your tasks.
Yeah, that's true. Or they could have put it in the dynamic island.
Apple
That would have been
Intelligence
so
unlocks
cool.
incredible new ways to enhance your writing. Whether you're tidying
Or it
up
could
your
be like the
hastily written
dynamic
past
island
notes,
lights up.
ensuring your
That
blog
would be
post
cool
reads
too.
just right on WordPress, or making sure your email is perfectly crafted.
I don't know.
Let's use Mail to take a closer look at how the system all deal with sorting through a ton of email every day. And now it's easier and faster than ever to browse your inbox. Instead of previewing the first few lines of each email that don't always convey the most useful information, you can now see summaries visible right from your email list. So without even opening your email, you'll know that your team is meeting on Thursday to discuss a new design. And if you jump into a particularly long email when you're in a hurry, you can tap to reveal a summary at the top of the email and cut right to the chase. We're also elevating priority messages. Apple Intelligence can understand the content of the emails you receive, determine what's most urgent, and surface it right at the top, like a dinner invite for tonight or a boarding pass for your trip this afternoon. And deep understanding of language extends beyond your inbox into more places, like your notifications, burst and focused with reduced interruptions. And refining your words with writing tools, Apple Intelligence helps you save time in so many ways.
Genmoji. Leveraging the power of Apple Intelligence, you can create Genmoji on device right in the keyboard and match any moment perfectly. Just provide a description and you'll see your Genmoji appear
Oh, what
right
the
before your
heck?
eyes, along with more options to choose from. This is great in those times when you're updating a friend about your relaxing weekend, getting the group chat excited about brunch, or complaining about the rowdy squirrel right outside your window. And because Apple Intelligence is aware of who's in your photo library, you can simply pick someone and create a Genmoji that looks just like them.
That's
These
gonna
are
be really
perfect
cool.
for sharing with friends as a sticker, reacting to messages with a tap back, and you can even add Genmoji inline in your messages. Let your imagination run wild as you create just the right Genmoji. And more. When you select them, they get added to your playground. No need to engineer the perfect prompt. In a few seconds, you'll see Apple Intelligence creates a preview of what your image could look like. A moment later, you'll see more previews you can swipe through. This all happens on device,
Oh,
so you have the freedom to experiment and create as many images as you want. Just switch back and you'll see your previous previews.
Sorry,
It's
Mark.
that
Sorry,
simple.
Mark.
Since Apple Intelligence understands your personal content, Image Playground app, you can use it to try out styles, play around with different concepts, and make something to share with friends in other apps or on social media. And for developers,
I just want.
With the ability to deeply understand and create images, Apple Intelligence unlocks some fantastic new experiences. like a brand new tool in the Notes app that we call Image Wand.
What the heck?
Image Wand can transform a rough sketch into a polished image that complements your notes and makes them more visual. And it's available right in your tool palette. Suppose you want a better image for your architectural history course. With Image Wand, you can circle your rough sketch using Apple Pencil to open up an image playground within your note. Image Wand uses on-device intelligence to analyze your sketch and words and creates an image for you. But what's really fun is that you can even circle empty space, and it will pull out context in the surrounding area to suggest the ideal image and engaging. Apple Intelligence also helps us make the most out of our ever-growing photo libraries. First, we have an update to photo editing. We've all had that time when we thought we got the perfect shot and realized later it wasn't quite perfect. Now, the new cleanup tool will identify distracting objects
wait
in
a
the
second.
background
Google
you can
Google
make them
made this.
disappear without accidentally changing your subject. Plus, searching for photos and videos
But that's so
is
cool.
much more convenient because you can now use natural language phrases. So you can search for really specific things, like Maya skateboarding in a tie-dye shirt, or Katie with stickers on her face. Search in videos is also more powerful, with the ability to find a particular moment in the middle of a video clip. So you can go right to the relevant segment when you search for that video of Maria cartwheeling on the grass. Apple Intelligence also makes it so much more delightful to create a memory movie. Today, when you want to use your photos and videos to create a movie yourself, like for your fishing trips with your kids, it can take hours of work.
Cool.
You have to search through tons of photos to pick out the best ones, figure out how to arrange them, and hunt for the right music. Now, thanks to Apple Intelligence, it is super easy to create a memory about the story you want to see. Just type a description, and it can interpret that learning to fish involves things like water, docks, fishing rods, and boats. Using its language and image understanding, Apple Intelligence picks out the best photos and videos. And then it crafts a storyline with unique chapters that are based on themes identified from your photos and arranges them into a movie with its own narrative arc. So now I can watch a wonderful memory that starts with my son practicing on the dock, transition on a foundation of
What
privacy.
if you don't have Apple
So
Music?
your photos and videos are not shared with Apple or anyone else. With endless possibilities, it is so much fun trying out different ideas and revisiting our most precious moments. And now, back to Craig.
Apple Intelligence is truly unique in how it understands you and meets you where you are. And what you saw here is just the beginning. It enables so many more helpful features. For example, in the Notes app, you can now record and transcribe audio to capture detailed notes while staying present in the moment. And when your recording is finished, Apple Intelligence generates a summary to help you recall the key points at a glance. Recordings, transcriptions, and Apple Intelligence-powered summaries are also coming to the phone app. And when you start a recording in a live call, participants are automatically notified, so no one is surprised. Apple Intelligence is available for free with iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and macOS Sequoia, bringing you personal intelligence across the products you use every day.
Yeah.
Still, there are other artificial intelligence tools available that can be useful for tasks that draw on broad world knowledge or offer specialized domain expertise. We want you to be able to use these external models without having to jump between different tools. So we're integrating them right into your experiences. And we're starting out with the best of these, the pioneer and market leader ChatGPT, without creating
Sorry,
an
my phone
account.
ran out of storage.
Your requests and information will not be logged. And for ChatGPT subscribers, you'll be able to connect your account and access paid features right within our experiences. Of course, you're in control over when ChatGPT is used and will be asked before any of your information is shared. ChatGPT integration will be coming to iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and macOS Sequoia later this year. We also intend to add support for other AI models in the future. Now, let's talk about developers and how they can integrate the experiences powered by Apple Intelligence into their apps. We've updated our SDKs with new APIs and frameworks. For example, developers can add the image playground experience to their app with just a few lines of code. This means that an app like Craft can help users create images to make their documents much more visual. And writing tools are automatically available within apps that use the standard editable text view. So without any development effort, an app like Bear Notes can automatically allow users to rewrite, proofread, and summarize notes. Plus, we're building many more ways for users to take action in apps with Siri. If a developer has already adopted SiriKit, they'll see immediate enhancements from many of Siri's new capabilities without additional work. We're also investing deeply in the App Intents framework to connect the vast world of apps with Apple Intelligence. We're defining new intents across our operating systems and making them available to developers starting with these categories. These intents are predefined, trained, and tested, so they're easy for developers to adopt. Using new app intents, an app like Darkroom will be able to use the Apply Filter intent to give users the ability to say, apply a cinematic preset to the photo I took of Ian yesterday. These are just a handful of the updates coming to our platform SDKs, so developers can add intelligent and useful features to their apps. We'll share more details in the Platform State of the Union later today, like how we're bringing generative intelligence to Xcode for developing apps using Swift and Swift UI, with features like on-device code completion and smart assistance for Swift coding questions.
The heck is Xcode?
So that's Apple Intelligence, with tremendous benefits for developers and users. This is AI for the rest of us. Personal intelligence you can rely on at work, home, and everywhere in between. Apple Intelligence harnesses the power of our most advanced silicon and will be available on iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Mac with M1 and later. Apple Intelligence will be available to try out in US English this summer. We're bringing it to users in beta as part of iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and macOS Sequoia this fall, with some features and additional languages and platforms coming out over the course of the next year. This is the beginning of an exciting new chapter of personal intelligence. Intelligence built for your most personal products, your iPhone, iPad, and Mac. Intelligence grounded in the things that make you, you. And intelligence available to you system-wide, so you can get things done in the way that works for you. We are just getting started, and I hope you are as excited as I am for the road ahead. And now, back to Tim.
Thank you, Craig, and thanks to all of our presenters. It's been an exciting day of announcements. We shared powerful new features and advancements to our 6 incredible platforms. And the introduction of powerful new Apple Intelligence features to iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and macOS Sequoia make these releases game changers. Built in a uniquely Apple way, we think Apple Intelligence is going to be indispensable to the products that already play such an integral role in our lives. We have a big week ahead for developers. It kicks off this afternoon with the Platform State of the Union. We also have over 100 technical sessions, live forums, in-depth consultations, and Q&As with Apple engineers. All of this content is available online for free for developers. We're excited to provide developers with the amazing new OS platforms and technologies we announced today, as well as tools and resources